Welcome in everyone. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. Oh my goodness, y'all. I just left the house, went to the store, and I was like, I'm getting right back in this house because this is not the type of weather to be out there just lollygagging and having a good time. Not right now. Not for me. If I don't have to be out there, I'm not about to be out there in it. Not for no reason. I'm gonna have to wait till it cools down later today, and then we're going to have to do something, but not right now. It's way too hot. So welcome in, guys. Welcome in. My name is SJ, also known as that postal lady, and I wanted to, just get on here and talk to you guys a little bit about digital marketing and how you can actually start getting your social media platforms to start making money for you in the long haul, and actually start using your social media platforms the way that they're supposed to be used. So I hope you guys are doing well today. Y'all be sure to leave something in the chat to let me know how you guys are doing, where you guys are from, and just if you know a little bit about digital marketing. What do you know about? This is a live Q&A, so I want you guys to ask questions. I want you guys to ask me. I have a few questions that someone else has asked me and a few other people have asked me, so I want to make sure that I get on here and answer those questions. Hey Jason, how are you today? Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I am on here. This is my vacation week. So I'm like, why not get on here and talk about what I love anyway? So I'm gonna make sure that I get on here. You may see me several times in a day, but I'm on here to spread the word that you can actually do something for yourself and that you don't always have to be doing something for someone else. So y'all come on in this live and let's get ready to get into it and just talk about it. Like I said, I have some questions that I have been asked, and I want to make sure that I cover those questions. And I also have some, information that I just want to put out there for you guys, so that way you guys have some information. I have some offers that I think is excellent for you guys because it will kind of just give you a start into what this skill is and how you can learn it. And it's not hard. A lot of people take it that it's too hard and that they have to put too much work into it, and so they don't want to. But I'm here to tell you, if you want to be on social media, you can do it. You just have to have a plan. You have to have a strategy.
A lot of people try to get on social media and they don't have a strategy. As y'all see, I took a little break from my channel because I realized that strategy is the goal, right? I'm not trying to just get on here and just post videos of myself looking cute all day. I have a mission. I have something that I want you guys to understand. And I want you guys to understand that you do not have to be reliant on somebody else. Yes, we work these 9 to 5 jobs. Yes, they do provide for us at that moment, but do they have to provide for us for forever? And do they have to create our reality for us? And the answer to that is no. And so the way that you're able to create your own reality and you're able to actually create something for yourself is by learning a skill that's going to help you. If you already have a skill, then you need to learn how to monetize that skill and get people to know that you have that skill, so that way that you can actually start bringing income for yourself and you're not just relying on somebody else. So I teach you guys how to actually do that for yourself by creating digital products, because let's face it, the world is going digital. So if the world is going digital, why not get on board? So I teach you how to actually turn your skills into digital products that can help somebody. And all you have to do is get online and talk about it. And the same way that you're online scrolling is the same way you can be online learning. So I want to show you guys that there are several different ways to do that. I usually talk about UBC, and I will be talking about UBC in this session today, but I also want to kind of branch off and show you guys something else, because I did tell you that I'll be bringing you something, and I actually found something that was more than what I would be bringing you. So I was like, you know what? Let me bring this to you guys and see if this is something that you guys would be interested in, because I know that if it was something that was, a firsthand thing given to me to help me get started into this role, I would definitely have taken it. So I want to kind of get into a little bit of that. And then I just want to talk about life in general and what this skill is and how anybody can get into it. It doesn't matter if you're young, it doesn't matter if you're old, it does not matter. You can do this. I've seen 70-year-olds doing this job. I've seen 12-year-olds doing this. I've seen 11-year-olds doing this. And I'm currently teaching my own children how to do this, because I understand that we have skills and nobody knows that those skills are there because we don't know how to put it out there. And so how do we tell people that we have something that they may be interested in? You do that through marketing. And marketing is simply just you telling other people that you have something that they may be interested in. So I want us to get into that. And like I said, we have those live Q&A questions that I want us to kind of go over. And then, we're going to jump into what I feel like would actually really help you if you're trying to get into this field. Because let me tell you something, nobody's trying to quit their 9 to 5 job if they do not have a way to provide for themselves. Okay. If you do not know how to provide for yourselves, you're not going to wake up the next day and say, you know what, I'm going to quit my job today. You have no understanding of what it is that you're about to be doing next, yet you just got up and walked away. Instead of doing that, that's how people fail. That's how people don't succeed, and they become scared. And then next thing you know, they're right back in the system because they did not realize that you have to have a plan. It's a great thing to be an entrepreneur. It's a great thing to get out there. It's a great thing to show others how to do this and to show people that you can do this. But do you have a strategy? Do you have a plan? And today I want to talk to you guys about what are some strategies to help any person running a business, whether that's digital, physical, whatever type of business it is that you are running. We just need to know, do you have a plan to let others know? And what is that plan, right? Because for me, I was learning the skill of digital marketing. I started on this journey back in 2024. And when I started it, I don't think that I took it serious. I think that what happened was I was so excited about doing it, but I was ready to make fast money. I wasn't ready to actually slow down and learn. And with any given thing that we're doing in life, we have to be willing to sit down and learn, right? So when you go to that job that you're at, you don't just walk in there and automatically just start doing the job. Usually they teach you how to do the job first, and then you turn around and you start doing the job based off of them teaching you the skill, and then you start using that skill, right? So if you are not taught something, then you tend to fall back because you missed a step, right? And that's what I had. I had missed a step because I was not willing to learn at that moment. I was ready to make fast money. My job had cut my hours back tremendously because I got injured on the job, and I was facing financial hardship my family was going through. And it was like, I just need to find a way to make fast money. And that is not the thing. You have to be willing to sit down and say, what am I good at? Right? What can I help somebody with? Because nobody is going to come to you if you're just looking for money. They want something. They need something from you. What is it that you can bring to them? What is it that you can help them with? If you can help them with their life, then help them with their life. If you can help them with their health, then you need to help them with their health. But they're coming to you for something, not just to see you doing whatever it is that you're doing, but because you're helping them with something. And so I had to realize that this was not about me. Instead, this is about who can I help along the same journey. And for me, my struggle in the very beginning was social media. I was not techie whatsoever. And I'm dead serious, guys. Anytime I had to sit down and fill out an application on a computer or something like that, it would just wreck my nerves. I'm like, I'm over this. I used to get so over it. But I realized that it was just because I had lack of knowledge. I didn't know how to do it. And so when you don't know how to do something, you do become kind of, like, I don't want to have anything to do with it. But what I realize is that if I want something different, I have to be willing to make the change. So I can't tell myself that I can't do this. Instead, I have to tell myself, okay, you're going to do this. Why? Because it's either do this or stay stuck in the Stone Age doing something else that you're not willing to, that you really don't want to do. Right? So I had to find another way. Okay. And when you're working for your job, usually when you're in that type of setting, you're not really on the mission of going anywhere else. Especially if you just got at that job, you're excited, you're happy. But when a job doesn't treat you the way that you should be treated, and you realize that, you have to ask yourself, why are they not treating me the way that I want to be treated? Is it even going to be possible that they're going to treat me the way that I want to be treated? I realized that it wasn't going to be possible. I realized that the job that I worked for, I was nothing but a worker bee. Once they're done with me, they'll move on to the next one. We've had over 3 deaths in our state thus far, before we even got to August, guys. And guess what? You know what they did as soon as they dropped? They picked another set and carried on about their day. They barely even made it news across the news stations. They didn't want social media in their business. They didn't want any of that going on because they were going to easily just roll on over and keep on going. Because that's the jobs that we work for. They're not meant to please us and serve us. When I got injured, my job showed me that they could care less about me. 70 hours is what I was working in a week. And yes, that was hell. That was hell too. Having to work 70 hours in 1 week just to try to keep afloat, because they're going to work you like a dog. They're going to work you like a dog. It's sad, but that's what they're going to do. So if you don't want that, you have to be willing to make the change, right? You have to tell yourself that I'm ready for something different. I want something more. I'm tired of working hard like a dog. I'm tired of sweating and crying. Y'all, you just don't understand that you have to be the one to change your mindset. Okay. So like I said, it was all about money in the very beginning. But when I realized that I had to change my mindset, I started seeing that, okay, what are you good at and what can you help somebody with? What can you help somebody with? Now let's be mindful. I've had businesses that have, done some really great things. But when you're not able to be present in that business, then how great is that business doing for you? It's not doing too well. And I can honestly say that. But when I started getting myself into the online space, I realized that there's enough room for all of us to eat, because there's something that I have that the next person doesn't have. And because I have something that the next person doesn't have, And because I can bring it to you in a different way, I know that I have a seat at the table. Now, if we were all the exact same way and we all look like the exact same M&M, then guess what? Now you really gonna have to really do something to show me that you're different. But we're not all the same. So you might bring it to me one way and I'm gonna bring it to you another way. And that's what we have to be willing to see. And being online helps me see that. I see that I could have the same product that somebody else has and bundle it up and service it in a completely different way. And then you will pick me over the person that it was that you had even seen once before because I bundled it different. Here's a good one. If you feel like you don't have a place, think about it like this. McDonald's serves burgers. Burger King serves burgers. Who else serves burgers? Chick-fil-A. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of places. Wendy's. It's a lot of places selling burgers. But none of those places taste the same because they all have a different aspect to it. They all see it a different way. They all realize that I can show you something different and guess what? You'll accept me because what I've showed you is different than what somebody else showed you. So that's why we have to be willing to bring our knowledge to the table. We can't say, oh, well, that knowledge is already out there. Yeah, but it probably ain't out there the way that you would have it out there. They ain't going to see it the way that you see it because my vision is completely different than yours. You're going to see it a different way than I see it. The only thing that I can do is hope and pray that you're able to see the same vision that I see through me telling you what my vision is. I want a different vision. I have to create that for myself. If I say I'm tired of this job, if I say I'm tired of my reality, then guess what? Guess who has to make the change? You do. So when I got tired and fed up of being in the situation that I was in my job, stressing, going through everything in between. Yes, that's true, Jason. And my apologies, y'all. Y'all be sure to stop me if I'm going too far because y'all know I will go and keep going. Okay, so yes, even tacos in a different form is a burger in a different form because they are bringing it to you in a different way. So whatever you have, you can't say to yourself, oh, well, because like I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm a digital marketer. So I sell a digital marketing course and I sell digital marketing products. And someone will say, what's the difference between your digital marketing products than somebody else's? There's nothing different. There's possibly nothing different. I'm going to tell you what's different. The difference is me. The difference is who I am. The person that you guys see right now is the difference. I don't look the same as everybody else. I have the same course. But at the same time, I don't have the same structure that the next person that's selling it is going to have. I might have a different vision and I might see it in a different way. I see it as a life-changing thing. Someone else might see it as a scam because they don't understand the concept of digital marketing. Whereas if I study to show thyself approved, I know what it is. So it's all about, it doesn't matter who's bringing it. It matters who's bringing it to you. It doesn't matter the product. You have to realize that you're going to do your own research and see what it is about that product. But you want to know, who can I trust to bring that to me? Because everybody's bringing you the same old burger. But who do you trust to give you the best one? Right? So it doesn't matter about everybody selling the same thing because we all are going to bring it in a different way. We're all going to see it differently. So it's more than enough room for all of us. But anyway, I think I did a small introduction of myself, but just again, I'm going to do one again because we have a little bit more people in the room. My name is SJ, also known as that postal lady. I am a wife, a mom of three, and I work for the Postal Service as a mail lady. And I told myself that I just wanted more. I wanted more than just, what they wanted to give me, than what my 9 to 5 job wanted to give me. I realized after I got hurt, sadly, after I got hurt, that, life is more than just working a 9 to 5 job. Like, what else is there? People are making money in their sleep and they're not sweating or doing anything to make this money. So why are we sweating and breaking our backs to make money? And I had to ask myself, I'm like, man, why are we sweating and breaking our backs to make money? And I got tired of doing that, y'all. I got tired of it. The moment that I got hurt, I realized that these people that I worked so hard for could care less about me. So if they could care less about me, why am I trying so hard to please them and not please myself? Why? That's the real question that we have to ask ourselves. So when I got a hold of that mentality and I said, you know what can you do for yourself? What can you actually do for yourself? The first thing you can do for yourself is learn a skill. Learn a skill that could change your life. Actually learn a skill. There are many skills out there that you can learn. Okay? The skill that I'm wanting you guys to learn is digital marketing. Because if you're trying to be on social media, that is the best skill for you to know right now. If you're trying to be on social media. Digital marketing is simply you coming to the people and letting them know that you have a product or a service that they may be interested in. That's all digital marketing is. So now that I know that, now I have to find out what service or product can I bring to my people to help them with whatever situation that they're in. I'm bringing something to you guys to help build you and get you out of these 9 to 5 systems, because I realized that was my struggle. I was in a 9 to 5 and I felt unfulfilled. I felt like my life was in their hands and there was nothing I could do about it. But when I started sitting down and realizing that I could learn a skill, I can actually learn a skill that can help me and somebody else. I was like, okay, well, am I willing to sit down and actually learn this? Because I'm seeing other people have success from learning the skill of digital marketing. But are you really willing to sit down and actually learn? Because that's the only way that you're going to be ready to earn. Yeah. I mean, if you're not fulfilled, you'll forever find yourself asking that question. Like, I knew that there was so many things that I was good at, and I was like, guys, like, I feel like I'm running on autopilot. Every day I will wake up and do the exact same thing every single day. Shower, eat breakfast, go to work, work, get off, shower, eat dinner, go to bed. I didn't have time for myself, y'all. I did not have time for myself. I didn't even have time to think. I was so doggone tired, y'all. 70 hours a week. I did not have time. And there was a wonder. I mean, who wouldn't get an injury working 70 plus hours a week? You so tired, you can't even think straight. You don't have the thought process to actually think fight or flight. You don't have that anymore because you're so tired, you're worn out. You're stressed, your family's going through it because you're never at home. You never spend time with them, and then when you do get a moment with them, you're sleeping all day. That was me, y'all. I can tell y'all this because that is my story. That's my story. I'm not speaking from somebody else's experience. I'm speaking from my own experience. And I'm telling you, if you do not do something to actually put yourself in a different spot, you will feel unfulfilled. You will feel stuck. Because I started waking up every day seeing myself doing the same old thing like a robot. Because I was seeing myself like a prisoner. Every time I was buttoning up my buttons, I felt like I was a prisoner. And then as I was going into the job, I felt like a prisoner. And I said, this is not normal. How can I change this? And the Most High said, you're going to have to be willing to learn a skill. You're going to have to be willing to put your pride aside and actually learn something that can help somebody else. This ain't about you. This is not about you. This is about you helping somebody else. If you can learn to help somebody else, then you can be successful. But you got to be willing to actually learn something new. You have to be willing to learn a skill that can actually help you. And if you're trying to be on social media, digital marketing is that skill that's going to help you. It's going to teach you how to be on your social media platforms. It's going to teach you what you need to bring to the table. Why your videos ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing when you putting in everything you want, you thinking that you should be putting in to get the results that you should be getting, but you're not getting it because you don't know how to do it. You don't know the skill. You don't know what it takes to be on these platforms. I didn't know either. I can't sit here and tell y'all that I knew how to be on these platforms in the very beginning because I didn't. I did not know how to be on these platforms. But what I did was I told myself, you know what, I'm going to invest so that way that I can actually learn this skill. So I can actually learn how to be on these platforms because if I'm trying to replace my 9-to-5 job, honey, I'm about to be for real ready. And you can too. You don't have to get out here and think that, oh, am I gonna make it or am I not gonna make it? You gonna make it because you know the skill. You know how to get on these platforms. You know how to be on these platforms. You know how to be on TikTok. You know what kind of videos you should be posting. You know how long your videos should be. You know how to be on YouTube. It's telling you what kind of dimensions your videos should be in. Right? What kind of thumbnails, what kind of descriptions, the SEO performance. It's telling you exactly what you're supposed to be doing to make sure that your videos get out there, to make sure that your content gets out there, to make sure that your voice is heard, to make sure that people understand what you're doing. And then you can actually get paid from these platforms. But it starts with you monetizing yourself first. You got to learn what you're trying to bring to the table. Who am I talking to? What do I want them to know about me? Right? Because when you come to a platform, this is your platform. You are bringing to the table what you want people to know about you or what you want people to know about your brand. So you have to be clear. You have to understand that this is about you. So your platform is here for you to bring what you want to bring to the people. And then you listen to the people, you take their feedback and you help them with whatever they need, or you help yourself with whatever you need. But you got to be willing to bring something to the table. This is not about us just getting on social media to look cute. And I'm going to tell y'all one thing for sure. I was not about to sit here and scroll on TikTok all day long trying to figure out whether or not I'm doing this thing right. I said, I know there's got to be a way to be successful on here. I know there's a way that I can do this and not have to worry about whether or not I'm doing this the right way. Okay? I have so many YouTubers, guys, that I watch because I study channels, I study people. They all say it took them so long to learn how to be on these platforms. And they're like, oh man, it took me 5 to 10 years to actually become monetized on here. But it wouldn't have taken them that long if they would have learned the skill. When you have no direction, it's gonna take you a long time. Because you don't really know what you're doing and they don't really know what they're doing. So they just gonna let you figure it out because YouTube don't give you a breakdown manual like a lot of these other platforms tell you how to do this and tell you how to do that. They I want you to figure this out. This is all on you. What can you bring to the table? But there are people that have been through it and are successful, like Mr. Beast. Okay? That know the algorithm, that know how to do this. And you want to be under people like that, that know the system, that know what they're doing, because it saves you the time of having to figure this thing out. Because I know that if I just do what you're telling me to do and do it the right way, and I just really do it the same way you tell me to do it, then I can be successful too. But I got to be willing to learn the skill. I have to be willing to learn the skill. Because it's not just about you getting on here just to, post a whole bunch of videos. At first, that's what I thought too. And when I tell y'all, I am one of them type of people that will get them videos out. That's nothing. Okay, I will carry a body cam on me in a heartbeat and whip that thing out in a split second, and get that content. I do not care. I will get that content. That was not my problem. My problem was, what am I bringing to my people, and what do I want them to know about me? Because yes, I was successful in my positions, and yes, I've done some great things, but that's not what I wanted people to know about me. I wanted people to see me for me. I wanted them to know that I'm here to help you, not just when you get in trouble, right? Because when I was the union president, that's what I had to do. I had to keep people out of mess, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is the only way you see my potential. This is the only way you see my talent. This is what I would have to do for forever. No, I'm good on that. I said, how can I bring what I'm good at to the table? And I had to figure out how to do that. You do that by learning a skill. If you have a skill already, then you learn how to actually grow in that skill and make it a successful thing for you. So for me, I learned how to be in the skill digital marketing. And I knew that it was going to be something that was actually going to help me being on this social media platform. Because when I seen that I could learn how to be on YouTube, how to be on TikTok, how to be on Instagram, Pinterest, Etsy, when I realized that there are courses out there that will teach you exactly how to be on here. You do not have to watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos and try to figure out where the end and where the beginning is. There's a step-by-step strategy out there, and you just have to be willing to say, you know what? I'm willing to sit down and learn it. I've struggled enough. I'm tired. I gotta get out of here by a certain time. And I'm not trying to wait 5 years. I'm not trying to wait 10 years. And I'm not trying to get lucky and hope and pray that I make it. I'm trying to make it and stay making it. I want people to see me for me. Not just because I get on here and shake my behind or do something, show a whole bunch of fancy this or that. I want you to see my journey. That's what YouTube does. It shows your journey. It shows people that this is how you do it. This is how I did it, and this is how you can do it. And you need something that can help you learn how to be on here the correct way without having to sit here and guess and wonder if you're doing it the correct way. Right? Because it's time out for all of the guesswork. We need the real deal now. In these times, we do not have time to sit around and keep praying, hoping that something will fall out the sky and into our laps. Ain't nothing falling out the sky. Everything you need is within you. But you have to be willing to put your gifts and your talents out there and let others know. And I'm telling you, if you don't, somebody else will. Somebody else will put those gifts and those talents that you have out there. And you say, how are they going to do that if I don't even tell them that it's there? Well, guess what? Have you ever seen somebody, you say, oh, I got this great, wonderful idea, right? And then you see somebody else and they have this great, wonderful idea too. And it just so happens to be the exact same great, wonderful idea that you had. And you say, how in the world? I didn't tell nobody nothing. How did they come up with the same thing that I did? Because if you don't act on it fast enough, it's okay for it to go to the next person because it's a download. And if you act on it, you'll get the results fast. You'll get the benefit of it fast. That's the glory of you being able to act on something fast. See, when the Most High blesses you with something, you cannot sit around and wait before you pick up that blessing. You got to pick it up immediately and go on about your business. You second guessing it and wondering whether or not you should take it or not, there's your downfall right there. So we have to be willing to change that. We have to be willing to change that. So when my breakthrough came and I seen that there was actually something here that could teach me how to be on social media the correct way, I didn't wait. I ran. Now my breakthrough wasn't the cheapest. Okay. And I had to go through some things along the way. Because you have to see if there's people out there that are real and you're going to find some people out there that are not. And thankfully, I was able to find good people quickly without stumbling a whole bunch of times along the way. I'm in my first year of pretty much being on YouTube, or my first 1.5 year mark of being on YouTube. Okay. I would say maybe about a year or and a half. Anyway, I've been on YouTube for a minute. In the very beginning, I did not know how to structure myself. Now I do. I'm glad that it didn't take me 5 years before I learned how to structure myself. I have so many channels, y'all. People don't even know that it's me because I've learned how to be on social media without even showing my face. And I know you're saying AI is getting banned across all of these platforms. Yeah, they are, but there's still a way for you to be on social media without showing your face. You just have to learn how to do that. Because I know there's plenty of people that do not want to be on social media because they don't want their face being shown. And you do not have to have your face being shown. You just have to learn how to make faceless content. Learn how to make content that connects with your audience that doesn't show your face. And there's a way. But through these accounts, I have learned how to be on social media, right? And now I've learned how to monetize all of those accounts as well. So I'm no longer just on social media, just on here. Do you know that there are people that are on social media and they have thousands and thousands and billions of followers and they're not making not 1 cent, not one dime because they don't know how to be on here. When I realized that you can get all the way up there with all these subscribers and all these people and that doesn't make your bank, I had to reevaluate. I had to realize that it don't matter if there's a bunch of people following me. If I don't have anything to bring to those people, then what does it matter if they're following me? Just to look at me? I have to be bringing something to the table. So what was I willing to bring to the table? I was willing to go out and learn the skill of digital marketing and bring that back. That's why I've been away. Because I realized that in order for me to do something for you guys, I have to do something for myself. Invest, learn. I started off with a course called a PLR community called DBA, Digital Boss Academy. I started off with that community, but I didn't realize that in order for you to really succeed in DBA, you need to have a foundation. And the foundation that I needed was digital marketing. And yes, it gave me some of that, but it didn't give me everything I needed. So I had to go find the skill. And I found the course UBC. And it taught me the skill of digital marketing. once I learned the skill of digital marketing, I realized that, okay, now that I've learned this skill, now I got to find something that I can bring to the people. And because I want to be on social media and I want to teach others how to be on social media, that's what I'm going to bring to my people. So I'm going to bring to my people what I'm learning, digital marketing. And I'm going to show you guys that there's another way for you to be on social media. There's a way for you to actually make money on your social media platforms. But you have to be willing to sit down. You have to be willing to learn. And you have to tell yourself, like, I'm not going to stop until I get it. Because you can struggle with no answers, or you can have a way and know that as long as I sit down and I study this, I'm going to make it. It's proven. The strategies are proven. As long as I can sit down and stay steadfast in it, I can make it. Right? I can make it. But I got to stay steadfast in it. So that's what I've been doing, y'all. I've been staying steadfast in my decisions, doing what I know, building myself up, building things so that way I can help you guys. Because that is my mission. That's my goal. My goal is to help others find a way out of these 9-to-5 lifestyles. That job is not serving us. It's not helping us. It's not giving us any pleasure. It's not helping us to build our dreams because we're only building someone else's. And we know that. At the end of the day, we know that we're only building someone else's dream. Every time we go to that job, we know we're building someone else's dream. We're not building our own. But we want to complain about the way they tell us to build their dream. But yet we don't want to build our own. That's crazy, huh? That just means that you have to be willing to build your own if you want something different. So I want to, walk you guys through my this program that I have for you guys. Like I told you guys, I started off with DBA, which was a PLR community. And it is an amazing community, but it also just didn't give me all of the foundation that I needed. So when I realized that I needed more of a foundation, I decided to look for a course within the foundation that I needed, which was digital marketing. You being online, being on social media is, you need to learn this skill. You need to learn how to be a digital marketer because that's the only way you're going to be online. Anytime you see a social media person or anytime you see an influencer, you think to yourself, man, they're a great influencer. But what are they doing? How do they become an influencer? They become an influencer by influencing you with whatever it is that they have. If they're in the bathroom doing skincare, then they might be influencing you to go and buy the same skincare that they are using. Okay, they may not even tell you that, say, hey, look, go buy this skincare, but they're showing you, and then you see that they have flawless skin, and you're saying to yourself, ooh, I wonder if that is what is giving them that flawless skin. And then you go look at that product and you go look at the benefits, and because they have done that, they have brought somebody to whatever company or product service it is that they were marketing for. They were marketing for a product that they had and you became interested in it. And so now because you became interested in it, now you're going to go and purchase that product. And you might purchase that product through their affiliate link, which is a link that you would click on. And when someone clicks on that link, the person who put that link in their description or whatever will get a small percentage or a commission off of you purchasing a product from clicking that link. So your influencers that you love so much are just doing, normal things that you don't think that you can do, but you can do it. But you are marketing. Anytime you're on social media, you are marketing. Whether that's comedy, whether that's skincare products, whether that's lotion, or that is a skincare product. Whatever it is that you want to market, or whatever it is that you want somebody to, you know, get, you're going to put it out there and tell people the great benefits about it. And the crazy thing is that we do marketing for free every single day, pretty much. If you have a something in your closet, and this shirt or this pair of pants that you love so much, and somebody asks you where you got it from, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I got it from here, here, and there, right? You're going to tell everybody where you got it from, but you telling them for free. So you're marketing for free. You ain't getting no money off of that. But if you learn the skill of digital marketing, then you will learn how to tell people, and then you will learn how to get people to actually go to where you got it from through you and purchase through you. And then you can get paid off of the fact that they purchased through you. And you don't have to ask your sister, your brother, your cousin, none of them to buy your products anymore, because you're solely getting on these social media platforms and letting everybody know that you have a product and a service that they may be interested in. For me, I did not want to sell anything because I did not like the fact that you have to go and ask other people. I did not like the fact that I'm in this little small town and I know how people are. I know the type of mentality that people have around here. So no matter, even if your product is great, you might still have somebody that might still be like, we ain't really trying to push that because we don't really too much care for your background, or we don't too much care for your skin color, or we don't too much care for your hair texture, right? But when you're on social media, you don't have to worry about it being localized. Instead, it's on it's everywhere. It's global. Because once I get on social media, I not only reach the person in my hometown, but I reach the person in 20 or 50 other countries, 50 other states, right? Instead of just being in that hometown trying to tell somebody that I have something for you, now I'm going to get online and I'm going to tell everybody. So I don't have to go and beg my cousin no more to buy my product, because I'm online and I'm telling everybody. So now it's more people that have the ability to see that I have an offer that they may be interested in. So I had to learn that it's not about me just being on here being pretty, but what can I bring to people? Am I good at showing people products and services? Because if I am, then I'm good at doing content. Content creation is solely just me sharing value through videos. And if I can show you what the value is of something through a video, then guess what? I can do this. You know? So there are many ways to actually make it on social media and actually get on here and, turn these platforms that you're on all the time into something that can actually help you. And if you're trying to leave your 9 to 5 job, then why not learn a skill that can help you be on these platforms the correct way, instead of guessing and praying that things are going to work out? Instead, learn a skill that can help you. Learn a skill that can actually show you how to be on these platforms, how to grow. If you learn that skill, then you're no longer guessing anymore. Now it's just up to you to get in that course and sit down and actually start learning. So that's what I had to do. I had to get in this course, sit down, and start learning. Now I know how to be on my platforms. Now, if I don't take action, then that's on me, right? If I'm scared to take action, then that's on me. And we got to get out of our heads when it comes down to that, y'all. We got to get out of our heads, because that's all that it is. We're in our heads and we feel like somebody's going to judge us. Who cares? There's somebody out there that's going to judge you, and there's somebody out there that's not going to judge you. You can't be worried about the person that's going to judge you. You can't be worried about the ugly people that's out there in the world. They're going to be ugly regardless. You got to be you. If you got something to tell somebody, don't let nobody get in your way. If you got to tell somebody something, you still get what you need to be, still get what needs to be said out there, regardless of who's ever in the way. I'm not letting my situation stop me. Getting injured on the job is not stopping me. I told myself, okay, well then if I can't do it this way, then I'm going to do it another way. I learned this skill, and because I want to be on these social media platforms, I say, you know what? I'm going to learn this and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it the correct way. And that's what I'm doing, y'all. But all right, y'all, I'm going to get into this course and just show you a little bit about this. And then I have another offer that I will be showing you guys. I'm super excited about it. I'm so happy. And I can't wait for you guys to see it, so that way that you guys can actually start taking action today, at a very affordable price. So yeah, let's get into this. This is UBC, the Ultimate Branding Course. This is the course that laid out the foundation for me, y'all. I actually understand how to be on these social media platforms because of this course now. It actually broke it all down for me. Like, now I don't struggle on how to be on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, because this course actually breaks down how I'm supposed to be on these platforms, right? So in here you have how to create reels, how to do YouTube, how to do Instagram, how to do TikTok. And the great thing about it is that all of these are video modules. So all I have to do is get in here and actually start learning from the people that are in here teaching it. This is a YouTube instructor, Caleb. He is one of Mr. Beast's students, and he is in this course, and he actually teaches you how to be successful on social media. I think he has gained a little over 7 million so far from his YouTube channels, and now he's getting on here to share how you do it. And I know you say, well, if he has made all this money, why would he share his results with us? Well, guess what? You paid to be in this course. And when you pay somebody to show results, then guess what? They have no option but to show it, or you can ruin their name for them. So that's exactly what you have to think about. These are people that are in here that are successful, that have done it, and they are willing to teach you because you are willing to invest in yourself. So when you purchase this course, you get to learn how to be on YouTube, what kind of settings you're supposed to have, how to script your videos, how to film your videos. You get to learn all about YouTube analytics, tips for beginners, how to do A-roll and B-roll, capture your own B-roll, and long form videos versus short form videos, how you're supposed to set up your camera settings. You also get to learn all about the different partnerships you can get into with YouTube, and they just fully kind of break everything down for you. These are people that have been in YouTube for a minute, and you don't just hear it from him, you also have it from Janisa Lene. She's really, really good. She's been on YouTube for quite some time, and she has a strong foundation behind her. She knows what she's supposed to be doing to be on this platform, and she's been doing it and not having any issues. And so is Caleb. Like I said, he's made plenty of money, and now he's on here to share with you guys that you can do the exact same thing. And that's usually what happens when you start making the money, you start really getting results in, you begin that, hey, look, this is something real and I can actually help somebody with this, right? So you do have Caleb Box in here, and you guys can do research on him just to kind of see like what his standing is, how long he's been doing this, and that so forth. Okay. Inside of this course, you're also going to learn all about faceless marketing. As I told you guys, you can make money without showing your face, but you need to know how to do it the correct way. And inside of this module is going to break it down on how to do it. But you do not have to worry about reading a whole bunch of information because they are all video modules. So this is very helpful whenever you are a busy mom, you have a busy life, and you don't have time to sit down and read a whole bunch of stuff. In regular school, that is usually what happens. You have a course, you have a textbook, and then you read from that textbook to get your information. But with this is a course that has video modules that will teach you, and all you have to do is just sit down and be willing to listen. I usually put these videos on just to kind of refresh and replay things, and I'll put them on while I'm cooking, while I'm cleaning, while I'm at work, or something of that sort. These just kind of help me to get a refresh of what I am supposed to be doing. And if I don't remember something, I can always come back. The great thing I love about this course is that it's a lifetime access. So I don't ever have to worry about, once I get in here, I don't ever have to worry about getting put out of here unless I've done something just ridiculous, like let somebody in here for free. Okay, that is a no-no. If you do that, you will get banned. But you have a lifetime access. So if I forget something, I can always come back. If I have questions and if I need to look at that video again, I can rewind it as many times as I need to. They teach you all about email marketing. This is super, super important. I know you guys see that it's not really open on my side. Reason being is because once you get into this course, the great thing about it is that if you do not feel as though you have mastered it, you do not have to click this little check mark here saying that you are done. You can come back to it and revisit it and actually look at it again and look over it as many times as you need to. So I love that about this course because it allows you to come in here at any given time and replay anything that you need to, look up anything that you need to, and go from there. But email marketing is super important because if social media just so happens to go down, you will still know how to market to your people by getting people on your email list and talking to them about your offer through emails. Emails is not outdated, it's still going on. And if you think that I'm lying, think about all of the different all of the different brands that are inside of your email right now trying to get you to buy something. They're probably giving you a coupon and telling you to go shop here right now. That is email marketing. So you get to learn all about that, and you get to learn how to do that to where you don't have to show your face. You can do email marketing for yourself and you can do email marketing for others. So if you learn how to do it, that's another stream of income, right? They also teach you how to set up your online platform your online stores. So if you need to learn if you don't know how to set up an online store to host your digital products or your products in general, they're going to show you how to set up your storefronts such as Beacon, Stand Store, Go High Level, System IO, and they're going to actually break it down completely, okay? In this module, they show you how to actually add something to your storefront, how to add freebies, how to set up your emails. They show you how to add external links and so much more, because you do not have to think about it all in this. You actually have something here that can break it down to you. Like last night, I wanted to learn how to do TikTok. I'm gonna get back on TikTok and I want to get a little refresh of how I want to start that process. And so I was so happy that I was able to come in here to the classroom module. I didn't have to go ask nobody. I didn't have to go watch any videos or anything like that to figure out how to be on TikTok. The only thing I had to do was come in here to the TikTok module and start the process of learning everything I need to learn about being on TikTok and how I need to be on here. And I have learned so much already, guys, and it's easy. It's like you just sit down, you start listening, and then before you know it, you're done, and you've learned everything you need to learn to be successful on TikTok. So, like I said, that was great because I did not have to go asking somebody, can you teach me TikTok? Because people are going to charge you a lot of money just to teach you one thing, okay? When I realized that people are charging so much money just to teach these these little bitty individual modules by themselves, I was like, oh my gosh, people are really, really running this thing. Like they realize that people do not know how to do this. And so guess what? They're going to put it out there, but they might not put it out there the way your pockets can understand. Okay. Um, so you want to get into something that's going to already have everything for you. And all you got to do is just come back and look at it. And the great thing about this course is that once you purchase it one time, you don't ever have to worry about coming in here and doing any kind of maintenance fees or anything like that. This is yours, lifetime access. And you come in here at any given time, no more fees or anything like that. You just come in here and do what you need to do, get the information. And they come in here, they update information, they add new information, they add new modules all the time, and you don't have to pay again. It's all yours. They also teach you all about digital products, brand deals. So one of the things I was telling you guys is that you can be on social media, or your influencers are usually on social media, and when they get on social media, they're showing you something, and that's how they're providing value through content. But how do they get paid? A lot of them get paid through brand deals. Okay. So they might have a specific brand that they rock with all the time. And they just put it out there. You probably see that they don't have an affiliate link within their description or anything to where they can go purchase it and buy from it, right? Instead, they have created a brand. They have a brand deal with the company, and that deal is a communication amongst the two of them saying that, hey, look, you create content for me based off of what I want you to create content on. And you just make sure that you put it up on your social media platforms, and we'll pay you a certain fee to make sure that that content gets out there so that people can see our product. And then people will go buy the product just based off of them seeing their favorite influencers. The way that this is done and the way that the influencer is making the money is through brand deals. So now you, in this program, you get to learn all about brand deals, and you get to learn how to actually, make money from your favorite products that you love so much. If you have a brand that you absolutely rock with, why not get paid by that brand? You know what I mean? You see, you're using it all the time. Why are you not going to get paid by it? So they teach you how to actually do that in this program. And you also get to learn all about affiliate marketing, which is what I told you guys, is you just putting links inside of your descriptions and letting people to go click on them if they feel like they want to purchase what you have. Okay. And this really does work, guys. This really does work. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Amazon affiliate program, but they are amazing. You do not have to have, a specific following or anything to get into that Amazon affiliate program. All you have to do is just sign up and set up your information, set up your bank accounts and everything to it, and they will pay you. If somebody clicks on your link and purchases from your link, you get paid. Okay, that's good money. Like, if you are already going to talk about the product, why not leave an affiliate link in your description, and if somebody wants it, they can go purchase it, right? So it's a win-win for everybody. You also get to learn all about video editing. So if you do not know how to be on your editing apps such as Velo and CapCut, they will break it down and show you how to edit videos, how to cut videos. I actually did come in here and watch all of these videos, and they are really, really good. They show you how to do some really cool things. They show you how to split. They show you how to adjust. They show you how to do voiceovers and things of that sort. And they show you how to do overlays, and they really do get into it. They show you that on the Velo platform and the CapCut platform. And as you can see, CapCut has a little bit more, how to add voiceover, how to add effects to your video. It's just the different things that you can do, how to add videos, how to add a video to a video, how to add a photo to a video, because there's so many different things that you can do, but you just haven't ever been shown how to do it. So now you have a step-by-step system that's here, that you can actually come to and learn these skills, learn how to do what you need to do to be on your social media platforms, because there is a strategy, and the strategy is through you getting into the skill of digital marketing. Now, you're going to find that there's going to be a lot of people trying to get you into digital marketing, because right now everything's going digitally, right? So right now, I even seen just a couple of weeks ago, Google had a free um they had a free digital marketing course that you could take. That course is no longer free anymore. Not after they realize that this is where it's going. Forbes has even predicted that by 2026, digital marketing is going to boom. So if that's the case, then of course you would see Google and all of these people trying to get in on the play on teaching you how to be on your social media platforms. So they started off free, but now they're charging a fee, because guess what? It's a valuable thing. And if you really want it, you'll get it. Okay. So, like I said, this course is going to break down everything you need to know about social media. The great thing that I love about this course is the mindset module, because I think, like, when you get on social media, it can play a role on your mental space of you thinking that you're not capable of doing this. Because you realize that you have to put in the work, you realize that you're the one having to put in the time. But if you get your mindset together from the very beginning, then you'll realize that I'm working towards a goal, and I'm just not just working out of just at in vain. I'm actually working towards a goal, right? So this mindset module actually helps you to figure out what that goal is. It helps you to understand you. It helps you to get rid of the programming. Okay? Because really that's all it is. That's the reason why you don't feel like you can do it. But it's all because of the programming. Okay? And your mindset is not strong right now. But if your mindset gets strong, then you will realize that, oh, this is a lot easier than I thought it was. All I got to do is put this together and bring my knowledge. Oh, yeah, I can do that any day. So let's head over to the community tab, and I want us to kind of look at some testimonials because yes, this is a course, but the great thing about this course is that once I have learned everything I need to learn from it, and I feel like I understand it completely, then I can actually get in here and help somebody else with this course, right? So the great thing about this course is that it is an affiliate course, meaning that I can actually take this and let somebody else purchase it, and then I can earn a I can earn a commission from it, and then they can actually do the exact same thing, right? So therefore, if I decide that, hey, look, I know this information, and then somebody says, hey, look, girl, you done learned all that stuff. Where did you learn it from? Oh, girl, I got you. I learned it exactly here in this course. It taught me everything I needed to know to be on social media. It taught me everything I needed to know to actually learn the skill of digital marketing. And now I have the ability to actually help you with this same course as well by putting it out there, putting it in my storefront, and allowing you to purchase it. So there are people that have put this same course in their storefront and have purchased it because it's an all-in-one product, right? Usually when you get on social media, you're going to have a product or a service that you're going to be putting out there. For me, I'm putting out this product, which is UBC, the Ultimate Branding Course, because I know that it has everything that a person needs to grow on social media. Okay. So that's what I wanted to do when I got in here. I wanted to grow on social media, and I wanted to actually be successful on social media, and I didn't want to guess. And I knew there was a way, and the way was this course. So now I'm putting this same course out there because I know that if I was looking for that, somebody else is too. But anyway, there are people that have done the exact same thing. And because this is information that people want and that is reliable, then people purchase it from you because they realize that, hey, look, I can actually learn this skill without having to go back to school, and I can do this on my own time. As you can see, this is a very active community. Right now, we have 55,000 people in here. And today alone, there are 231 people in here right now. That means that there are 231 people in here that you could possibly talk to. Okay, because you're not in this by yourself. And as you can see, there are people in here that are testifying, and people that are in here talking to each other all the time, so you don't have to worry about being in this by yourself, right? um I love the testimonials because it shows me that this can be done. I can actually get in here and become successful and make something out of this, right? And as you can see here, the silent digital success, I said, wow, I still can't believe this is happening. After putting so much effort into promoting my course, countless strategies, endless tweaks, and months of trial and error, nothing seemed to work. But something changed when I received the right guidance. Huge gratitude to the admin for showing us the way and everyone who stood by me during the journey. Your support means the world. The real turning point, a conversation with someone who shared their exact strategy she used to scale her course. I implemented, stayed consistent, and the results finally started flowing in. Moral of the story: trust the process, learn from others, support each other. Curious how I did it? Ask me. I'm happy to share what worked. Let's grow together. So as you can see, there are people in here that want to share their same success. So you have a support team, okay? And these people really do get together. They also have little meetings that they come up with that you can actually go to. They just started doing that this year. But they have meetings that everybody gets together and actually starts, you know, teaming up and seeing like what's making you win, help me win, and people are helping each other win because guess what? This is a community and we're here to grow together. We're not doing this by ourselves. Right here, 7 hours ago, someone hit 120K. And yes, that is possible. That is very much so possible. Just wanted to give an update. I just hit 120K in this space and I'm so blessed. I'm also still working my full-time social work job because I love what I do. See, some people love what they do. Okay. They're not miserable. Okay. And they still come over here and learn the skill because they realize that this is something that can help them. And as you can see, she's not miserable at her job, but she quickly came over here, learned this skill, and made 120K. Okay. So you can do it too. You just have to be willing to come in here and learn the skill. So I'm living proof that you can make this happen even while working another job. UBC is hands down the best course out there and has taught me so much. And then you have people in here supporting her, saying congratulations and keep it up. And I'm going to get in here and say something. Because we're in here to support each other, right? Okay, so they're showing their wins and their tips, and they're also talking about scammers online because, as you know, you're going to have some people out there that just are not honest and they're just not in it for other people. Okay. And that's just not, we cannot have that. That's why I'm telling you, you want to find somebody that you can trust. You want to find somebody that you actually know. Like, I'm so grateful that I did not fall into pitfalls before having to come into all of this, right? The Most High made me very wise, and so I was able to come into this without a whole bunch of pitfalls. It was just me having to learn. That was my only pitfall, was me thinking that I could just come in here and just, walk away with $10 million real quick like that, but you have to be willing to get in here and learn, and then you can walk away with $10 million just like that, but you got to be willing to learn the skill. Right. I got to be willing to learn how to be on social media. I have to be willing to learn to reach out to brands. I have to be willing to learn to actually do what the YouTube requirements wants me to do, learn the algorithm, learn what they want me to be actually posting, and how to create engaging content that actually converts and talks to people, the people that I wanted to talk to. Because if I'm trying to talk to everybody, then I'm going to be talking to nobody, right? So I had to learn how to do that. But as you can see here, she's talking about her. She has a testimonial talking about her joining this course and how it was the game changer for her business. Before joining, I was struggling to convert traffic into revenue. But after applying the strategy shared inside the community and a little knowledge of CEO backlinking, my results skyrocketed. I saw 6,700 store visits, 2,100,000 in total revenue, and 2,900 qualified leads. All of this growth came organically just by following step-by-step guidance and using the resources provided in the group. What I love the most is that it's not about numbers. It's a supportive, no fluff environment with real people who want to see each other win. If you are ready to stop guessing and start growing, this is where you need to be. And then they're giving some tips about, how to avoid scammers and things like that. That's right. If somebody is talking, saying that they bringing in all this money and all that, ask for some proof. Okay. Because, hey, you have to right now in these times. It's you can't be for sure on that. That's why I'm coming to you guys, showing you that there is another way. Okay. I don't bring income claims or anything like that. I come to you guys to show you that you can learn this skill, but you have to be willing to get it up in here and learn this skill. Now, I do show you guys how much money you can make from doing this, but I show that from the proof that's within this course, because that's all you have to do is come in this course and show how people are winning and how somebody else can do the exact same thing if they're willing to get in here and learn this skill. All right, guys. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about UBC. You can get UBC on my storefront today for $4.99. And now, before you go thinking like, oh my gosh, I know she did not say what I think she just said. I did, but you can get this $4.99 on a payment plan. I did when I got started. Get that $4.99 on a payment plan through Carlana or Afterpay and actually get started. Don't stop and say, I don't want to do this because it's too expensive or it costs too much. You can easily find my storefront link inside of my description in my channel, on my channel. Just go up there. There's some links and you can click the link and it will take you directly to my storefront. and you can actually get started with UBC today. And just, make sure that you are on your cell phone so that you can see the option for Car Loaner and Afterpay. I don't believe that it gives you that option on your laptop or your computer, but you do get that option. Oh, I did. I seen that, Jason. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, you can easily get the payment plan through Carlana and Afterpay by going onto your phone and getting started that way. Okay. And like I said before, and Jason just said that he got the starter kit, and this is my Digital Escape starter kit. It is free. Okay, so you can go over there and go grab that, and it will just kind of break down digital marketing and get you started into the game of what it is. All right, so now that I have went over that, I kind of want to get into this course, which is like one of the main things that I want to talk to you guys about today. The Royal Business Academy Mini. So I have talked to you guys in the past about Royal Business Academy. Royal Business Academy is a PLR community that shows you multiple ways to make money online. They provide you many different courses on how you can get started, and many different things, such as like just pretty much everything. You want to learn about drop shipping, you want to learn about Turo, you want to learn about Airbnb, you want to learn about trucking and logistics or whatever. This program opens up the door and shows you so many different ways to actually make money. Now, that program that I was mentioning to you guys, and I can go back really quick, that is this program right here, which is Royal Business Academy. Now, this program right here is 125, and I can kind of show you guys inside of the community because it's on the school platform. And the school platform is just a platform to where you can go in and, just kind of learn everything you need to learn. You might see many different courses hosted on this platform. It's just a platform to where you can host an actual like learning course and people can come in and learn and things like that, right? And so we don't have to pay a fee to be in this or to be on the platform. All we have to do is pay for the course or the program that we're trying to get into, and then we just come over here and open it up and get into the classroom or the modules. So this right here is RBA, the Royal Business Academy. And as you can see, it just has so many different things that you can get into. It's not like UBC. UBC is just a course that teaches you everything you need to know about digital marketing, and it breaks that all the way down. But Royal Business Academy is going to teach you multiple streams of income and show you that there's multiple ways to make money. So when you get into this field, digital marketing is just the foundation, but you want to learn multiple ways to make money online because, it's all online and you can do so many different things. And not only just online, but just many different things in general. You might not have known that you could do this and you might not want to go back to school for it. Well, there's programs out here that will teach it to you without you having to go back to school. And RBA is one of those programs. So one of the things that they teach in here is, um, business foundation, uh, government contracts, and business courses. Okay. So with the business foundation, you will get to learn how to properly format your business, set up your LLCs, set up your DBAs and things of that sort. They actually break all that down for you so that way you can get started and set up your business. Because when you start making money, you might have some things that you might need to work on, like getting your LLCs set up and things like that. And I love that this program actually allows you to come in here and learn everything you need to know about setting up your business without having to pay a lot of money to other people, right? They teach you all about government contracts. You also have a faceless mastery program in here. Now, of course, it's not in depth like UBC, but it is a faceless mastery program, and it will teach you what you need to know about being online faceless. Okay. Everything you need to know about Etsy. They teach you about crypto. And I don't know if you guys know what's going on, but crypto is where we need to have our heads at this moment now, with us getting ready to use that as our new form of exchange. So we kind of need to have a grip on what crypto is, and this module right here actually teaches you about crypto, where you should be investing, what you should be getting into, and it also provides you a MRR crypto ebook, so that way whenever you get out there and you're ready to help somebody else, you have a product that you can actually use here and help somebody else with. All you have to do is create it, rebrand it, and make it into your own. And then you have an ebook on everything that somebody needs to know about crypto. And you didn't have to create it yourself. So they pretty much have the product that you need here, plus the courses and classes that you will need to get started. And the great thing about it is that not only can I learn from these courses and classes, but I can turn around and sell the same course that I just learned to somebody else. So with UBC, I'm pretty much learning one skill, one main thing, which is digital marketing. But when I come in here to RBA, I get to take a course on mobile food trucking course. I get to take a course on independent trucking course. If I want to take a course on business credit, I can take a course on that. If I want to take a course on Airbnb, I can take a course on that. You get to learn about virtual call centers, vending machines, mobile gas, fashion boutiques, Turos, home care and health, nursing and staffing agencies, hair business, medical scrub business, laundromat business, telehealth, and it just keeps going on and on and on. There's so many different things that you can learn. And once I get done with this course, if I want to help somebody else with it, I can. I have the rights to resell the course and help somebody else with it. Online notary. You get to learn how to become a notary, and everything you need to know is in this course, and it teaches you that from scratch. So I mean, this is a win-win course. I absolutely love this course. This was one of my latest courses that I got, and I just really thought that it was an amazing deal. I was like, you know what? There is no way that I can go to school and take one class, right? Because this pretty much, when you take courses like this, you're going to take pretty much taking one class, but I don't get all of this in one class. I don't get to learn how to do all this stuff in one class. If I get tired of doing one, I can move on to the next. I don't have the opportunity to do that in regular school. But if I come into a course like RBA or into a PLR community like RBA, I have the ability to learn different skills, different things, and switch it up whenever I want to, or I can help somebody else with it, right? They also have a Roy bot in here, which is a bot that will actually help you to, if you don't know how to get in here and actually use this platform, this little bot right here you can get in here and ask it questions, and it will tell you what you need to know about being in here. And it's a 24/7 bot, so it runs all the time. It's kind of like a chat GPT, but it's just a Roy bot. All you do is just get in here and ask it questions. Ask it what you need to ask it. Like, where do I need to go whenever I'm looking for this? If I need to find this, I'll go in there and ask it, and it will tell me where I need to go. And my favorite one is the PLR suite. Okay. So inside the PLR suite, I have over 20,000 different products, PLR products, which is private label rights products, which gives me the ability to actually take these products, resell them, rebrand them, and turn them into my own, right? And all I had to do was just purchase this package, and now I have everything that I need to start up whatever I need. If I need to teach somebody how to be on YouTube, there's an ebook which can teach them how to be on YouTube. Or they can get into the course and learn through video format. But if you just want to learn really quickly, you don't want to really spend a whole lot of money on a course, there's actually ebooks in here that will teach you how to do it, right? So you can come over here and get the ebook and learn how to do that. And then once you've learned from it, you can sell that ebook, and you can sell whatever kind of product you want out of here. You can create a completely different account and get in here and start promoting and marketing these products and let them start making money for you. Money that you products that you did not have to create. All you have to do is say, you know what, this is something that I really think that somebody would need. Let me get in here and, figure out how I need to market this product so that way I can help somebody learn how to be a CDL truck driver. Okay? Because that's what we're here for. We're here to help people. You have PLR products that teach you all about Canva, real estate, resume templates, the marketing playbook, travel agency. So there's just so many different products that you can come in here, rebrand and resell. So you have something that you can start off with. Okay. So this is the RBA community, okay? And this is a really great way to get started because everything that you need is here. Always start off suggesting UBC. Reason being is because it basically is that narrowed down version of exactly what I need to be learning at that moment. RBA just has so many different things that I can learn. And, if I'm really trying to bunker down on one thing, then I wanted to get into a course that I was trying to bunker down into. And that was digital marketing. So, but if you are a beginner and you're just now trying to get into this space, you get to learn the pretty much the basics about everything that you need to get into, and it really does break everything down for you. I love the way that she teaches her courses and the way that she puts everything together. The owner of this is Jay, and she is such an amazing person. She really does get in here. She really does care. She updates the community on things that are going on. Her name is Jay Thompson, and she updates the community on things that are going on. And she is in here quite often. And she's not a hard person to get in contact with, and I love that because she's very, very open to making sure that everything is running the way that it's supposed to be running. And right now in this community, as you guys can see, there are 61,000 people in here because we realize that, look here, if we want it, we got to get it. Okay? So like I said, this program right here is on my storefront, but because I understand that people just need to find another way to get started. People just need another way, right? So I wanted to find something that I knew would be super affordable, that I knew was a perfect way for you to get started. And why not get started with not the RBA course? Okay, even though that's 125, you don't have to get started with that, but you can get started with the RBA mini. And I want to kind of show you guys what all you will get in this. You can go to my storefront and click on this, and you can go ahead and get started with this. All right, guys. So here we go. All right. So this is the RBA Mini, the Royal Business Academy Mini. And when I tell y'all, I went through this because anything I bring to y'all, I'm going to make sure that I go through it myself. I went through this. When I tell you this right here is it. If you're trying to get somewhere in the very beginning, you don't have a lot of money to get started, this is the perfect way to get started. This is the perfect way to get started. This RBA mini, I'm just going to go ahead and read everything that you will get inside of this so that way you guys can go ahead and go over there and grab yours today. This is the RBA mini course, and it is Brand Me, Market Me, Bank with Me. Your beginner friendly business glow up starts here. Ready to launch your brand, create viral content, and sell digital products even if you're starting from scratch. This fun, beginner friendly mini course gives you everything you need to build your brand and start making money online. Inside the course, you will learn how to build a profitable brand from scratch, meaning your name, vibes, or visuals, create content that converts, stops the scroll, plus sales, launch your first freebie or low ticket offer, set up your digital product store, such as Stand Store or Beacons, and they really do break all that down, guys. Like, when I tell you, I was like, whoa, okay, like all the way. Rebrand PLR products and sell them as your own, and you get access to 10 plus digital friendly business models such as Airbnb, pallet flipping, drop shipping, and more. That means you actually get those courses that I was showing you guys um instead of just, you're not able to fully get into the community unless you pay the full community price. But this is the RBA Mini, and it gives you access to 10 of those courses, of those actual beginner friendly business models that you can get started with today. Okay, you'll also get access to viral hooks, a viral hook vault, reels content templates, and 500 plug and play PLR products. That, let alone, is well over the price of what you're going to get here, because you're about to get a whole bunch of digital products, done for you products, that all you have to do is go in there and rebrand them, recreate them, and make them into your own, and just start selling them today. That's all you have to do, is take those products and put them online. You don't have, all you have to do is go in there, remake them the way you want them to be, and put them up. Come on, that is amazing. That is amazing. And that's 500 products. 500 products. That's amazing right there. I mean, I was like, shut the front door. I bought all of these different products separately when I first got started. When I first got started, I started off with a PLR vault, and that vault had, I think it didn't really have as many things as I wanted it to have in it, and then I kept searching for more. So look here, you get 500. That's amazing. So you get those 500 PLRs, and all you have to do is just plug in your information and go. Okay. Canva branding kit plus branding identity cheat sheet, bonus business vault with 10 full startup pathways, as I was just talking to you guys about, a sneak peek into the full RBA Academy. So I just gave y'all that sneak peek. But you get an even better sneak peek, kind of like explaining it more from the actual course creator. So Jay, she is the course creator, and you're actually going to, she's going to teach it to you in this module as well. So this is just basically like the baby version of her course. And let me tell y'all, you are not going to find too many baby courses like this that's going to give you everything you need. Like, when I tell y'all, I was like, shut the front door. If I had something like this to get started, I would have been ready to go, because she breaks down digital marketing. She breaks down pretty much everything you need to know in the very beginning, and you can start at $47, guys. That's a win. Like, you do not have to struggle over the payments or anything, because it's $47. Now, if you don't have that, then you don't have that. And if you have that, you just don't want to spend that, then that's on you. You have to make the decision to change your life. It's not up to me. There's nothing I can say that can make you just say to yourself, you have say to yourself that you want to change. You have to make the change, and you have to tell yourself that you want that change. So if you really want that change, $47 is not going to be anything to you, because you want it. And then once you actually start realizing that you just need, like, I've spent so much money on just wealth and knowledge and information. Look here, guys, that's just what you have to do. I told you, you got to invest. If you're not willing to invest, then you're not willing to succeed. So you have to be willing to invest. So when I started my journey in the very beginning, I was not willing to invest, and that's why I was watching all those YouTube videos, because I was like, I'm not about to pay nobody to do nothing. I'm about to do this on my own. And boy, was that taking a long time. And so when I, got out of the stubborn ways, the Most High asked me if I was done being stubborn. I said, yeah, I'm done. Okay, well, here's your way. So now I actually have a way. And because I'm in this thing, and I know what it's like to be in this thing, and I know what a person needs to be successful, I can see that this is everything you need to get started. This is everything you need to get started and more. So this is what I will be talking about a little bit more. I'm gonna still be on my UBC, okay, but I'm gonna be on here talking about this RBA mini course, because I believe that if you are trying to get started in this and you do not have a whole lot of money to get started, this is it right here. You're gonna get 500 done for you products. I mean, I don't even know how. That right there, when I seen it, I was like, there's no way that she got all this stuff in here for under $47. There's no way that she has all this stuff in here for that. And then on top of it, not only do I get to take this and resell it, but whoever purchased it from me gets to resell this same product to somebody else too. Like I was like, there's no way that all of this is inside of here. And I was like, man, this woman right here, the lady who the course creator of it, she is amazing. I'm so thankful that she even thought about people that, don't have the full finances to do all that extra. In the very beginning, some people are just trying to get started. And I promise you, this is gonna help you get started. Like when I tell you, like everything you need is up in here. I'm telling you, everything. I was like, whoa. If I could put it together a bit, I don't need. I mean, I had a package that I was putting together for y'all, but when I seen this, I was like, this is way better because mine's. I will still put it out, but I'm just gonna put it out at a fairly lower price because mine's is a reading thing. But this right here, you don't have to read. I mean, you don't really have. You're not gonna have to do a whole lot of reading. There is gonna be some reading, but you're not gonna have to do a whole lot of reading. You might have like 2 to 3 pages of reading to do, but you're not gonna have to do a whole lot of reading. Everything is she's going to read it to you and she's going to break it all the way down for you. I love that. So she really, really helps people to get started. And I love that this course is an amazing course. Um, like I said, you're going to get 10 done for you business models, meaning that it's pretty much done for you. All you got to do is sit there and learn everything you need to learn about it and get out there and start, putting them skills to the test, but you actually have it already here. So if I need to learn about drop shipping, all I got to do is come to my little course that I have and learn everything I need to learn about drop shipping, right? If I want to learn about pallet flipping, all I got to do is come over to my products and learn all about pallet flipping. If I want to learn how to sell digital products, how to set it up and all that, I can come into my course and it will break down everything. It's a video module on Stand Store and it's a video module on Beacons. And the guy in there is going to break everything down. He's going to show you step by step what each thing in the platform does and how you can use it to benefit you and everything. It's like a full breakdown, y'all. So when I seen this, I was like, this is amazing. Okay. But like I said, if you're trying to get started, you just want a beginner friendly way. I'm telling you, this is more than beginner friendly. I mean, this right here is digestible. It's easily broken down. Everything's laid out for you. Your products and everything is there. It's like a business in a box, literally. Like UBC does not give you any digital products or any products to sell. So the only product that you have to sell is UBC once you finish UBC. So if you want to give somebody something, you would have to let them purchase UBC from you. And as you know, that's a $4.99 course. Everybody ain't willing and able. Okay. So with that being said, you have to find things that, people are able to do. And that's why you go off and either create digital products, teaching them about what you're getting into or what you want people to know about, or you can find a vault that has done for you ones where all you have to do is go in there and modify and change it to your liking. So with this mini course, you already have 500 in there. So you don't have to go off and look for nothing. You don't have to go off and find anything. Everything is already there. And I don't have like I said, you just don't have to go off and go find anything. You don't have to go off and try to, figure anything else out because it's all right here and it will teach you everything you need to know, in the very beginning. So I'm just going to sit this here, y'all. And y'all just make sure y'all ask me any questions. If y'all have any questions that y'all need to ask me, y'all ask me. If y'all need me to go back through anything, y'all let me know and I will be, glad to go back through anything. I'm here. I will just be on live for a little bit. So if y'all need me, just leave something in the chat. I'm a, kind of mute and unmute every now and again. So if y'all need me, y'all just let me know. But like I said, this RBA mini is on my storefront right now for $47. And if you want to get started, if you're serious about getting started with digital marketing, getting serious about being on your social media platforms, then get this RBA mini for $47. I promise you it's going to change your life. I don't make promises, but I'm telling you, if you really want to learn it and without no gatekeeping and you really want to understand this without paying a whole lot of money up front, This is it. You can always upscale to other things later, but get yourself started by actually getting into something that is going to help you. So I will be here. I'm gonna sit here for just a few more minutes and see if y'all have any questions right now. But if y'all don't, I will be here and y'all just, drop comments down below. And hey, we gonna talk about it. Whatever y'all need to talk about. Welcome in, guys. Just to let you guys know, I am here. If you guys have any questions over any of the information that I gave, I talked about digital marketing, and I'm just showing you guys that there is another way to get started. I usually talk about UBC, which is the Ultimate Branding course, but today I'm talking about the RBA Mini because I've been telling my people that I wanted to bring an affordable way for them to get started. And so this is one of the programs that I actually um talk to you guys about on a regular basis. And so now was able to find a mini version of that course created by the same creator. So if you guys have any questions about it, y'all just drop them in the chat and let me know if you have any questions, and we will talk about it. I'll be here. If you guys have any questions, y'all just be sure to leave them in the chat. I am still here. I'm just over here doing some other things um on my phone. But if you guys need me, y'all just let me know in the chat. If y'all have any questions about anything, you let me know. Right now I have this RBA mini course up, which is a mini digital marketing course, but it literally, I don't know why it's called mini, because it is like the full picture. Okay, if you're trying to get started, you need somewhere to start and you don't have the funds to really buy a full-blown digital marketing course, then this RBA mini course really does break everything down, and it gives you so many products to just help you get started. So if you need products to get started, it's all included in here. And you also get 10 business courses that you get to take, such as, you know, digital marketing. You get to learn all about drop shipping. You get to learn all about um, housing and real estate. You get to learn all about content creation and things of that sort. So if you guys, you know, are looking for different ways, such as palette flipping and just so much more, this little RBA mini course is exactly what you need. So I do have this up. You guys can go over to my storefront, which is what I have up right now. And right here at the top, it's thatpostalady.com. You guys can go over, head over to that link, or you can click the link in my description and head over there and go get your RBA mini course for $47 today. So y'all just let me know if y'all have any questions. I will be near. All right, guys. So I am back. I'm about to get ready to end this live. I will be back later on this evening. I'm just gonna get off of here and do a couple of things around the house, and then I will be back on here to talk to you guys. I have some videos that I will be uploading here soon, so y'all be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much for joining and being in this live. I hope that you guys were able to get some information from this. And like I said, if you're trying to find a way to get started with getting on social media and actually being successful on social media, this little RBA mini course is the best way to go. It's going to give you everything that you need to get started. And let me go through it over one more time so that way you guys can kind of know what's inside of here. This is the RBA mini series, which is the Royal Business Academy. It is a extension, a mini version of the Royal Business Academy. Inside of this, this is a beginner friendly business glow up starter kit. If you're ready to launch your brand, create viral content, and sell digital products, even if you are starting from scratch, this is for you. This fun, beginner friendly mini course gives you everything you need to build your brand and start making money online. Inside this course, you'll learn how to build a profitable brand from scratch, create content that converts, launch your first freebie or low ticket offer, set up your digital product store with either Stand Store or Beacons, rebrand PLR products and sell them as your own. And you also get access to 10 beginner friendly business courses that's such as Airbnb, drop shipping, pallet flipping, and so many more. You will also get access to Viral Hook Vault, Reels content templates, 500 plug and play PLR products, meaning that you get to take these products and turn them into your own. If you don't have a product of your own, but you have a niche that you're in, there may be a product within this PLR vault to which you can start going ahead and editing it and selling today. Or you may just want to pick any product that you want to rebrand and sell it, and you can with this 500 plug and play PLR product vault. You're also going to get Canva branding kit, a brand identity cheat sheet, bonus business vault with full startup pathways, and a sneak peek into the full RBA Academy. Okay. This is perfect for you if you want to start a business with no experience, learn content plus digital marketing without the overwhelm, build a brand that actually looks and feels legit, and get results before investing in a full program. Learn how to build your brand, create viral content, and launch your first digital product, even if you're starting from scratch. Perfect for beginners, instant access, and it is a PLR included, brand kit included, business modules included. And this is a MMR course, meaning that once you're done with it, if you want to help somebody else with it, you can. Now you cannot rebrand this and turn this into your own, but it is a product that you are able to sell to someone else so that way that if they have questions or concerns, they can get this same product and actually get everything taken care of that way as well. So if you guys want this product, it will be on my storefront. You can head over there and grab yours today and get yourself started with digital marketing, because this is what we need to do if we really want to be on social media. We need to learn the skill, and the skill is digital marketing. And this is a very beginner friendly way to get started. I usually promote UBC, but today I want to promote this Royal Business Academy mini course because it has everything that a person needs to get started. It's literally a business in a box. So if y'all have any questions, y'all just be sure to email me. I have my email inside of the description. Or you can head over to my storefront and just go ahead and grab your RBA mini if you have no questions and you're just ready to get started. Y'all be sure to stay in contact with me, and I will see you guys in the next live.